between the Midland Rockhounds and your Frisco RuffRiders. Series continues later on as we have game 2 of this 3-game set. Rockhounds return home as they are greeted by the visiting San Antonio Missions for a 4-game set. Frisco returns with a 3-game set. Following in after that, the Rockhounds will go on the road. They'll head to Springfield for a 3-game set and Tulsa for a 3-game set. Rockhounds will return home as they take on the Springfield Cardinals for 3 and the Tulsa Drillers for the final 3 games of the season. And then after that, we get off into the South Division playoffs for the 5-game set with Corpus Christi and the 5 final game set with the San Antonio Missions. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Missions and the Rockhounds, RuffRiders, any of your AA favorites with the First Pitch app. You can download that on any smartphone. And right now, get out your scorecards. Here's today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Batting first and second baseman Chet Navarro. Navarro, the D8, the second baseman. Batting second, the DH Alton Cortez. Cortez, the designated hitter. Batting third, the first baseman Ronald Molina. Molina at first. Batting fourth, the right fielder Wilson Fabregas. Fabregas at right. Batting fifth for Midland, center fielder Jake Similowski. Similinski at center. Batting sixth, the left fielder Richie Denson. Denson at left. Batting seventh, the shortstop Manny Cabrera. Cabrera at short. Batting eighth, the third baseman Marcus Renecker. Renecker at third. Batting ninth, the catcher rounding out the batting order for the Rockhounds, Sammy Pittman. Pittman catching. And on the mound for the Rockhounds, Daniel Gossett. Gossett, today's Rockhounds pitcher. Now here's your starting lineup for the Frisco RuffRiders. Batting first, the designated hitter, Henry Yaber. Yaber, the DH. Brian Montanez. Montanez a second. Juan Centeno be the catcher for Frisco. Centeno catching. Batting fourth, the third baseman Enrique Ramirez be the third baseman for Frisco. Ramirez at third. Drew Robertson be the left fielder for the RuffRiders. Robertson at left. Lonnie Hunt be the right fielder for the RuffRiders. Hurt at right. Pete Houck be the center fielder. Houck at center. Javier Taveras be the first baseman for Frisco. Taveras at first. And batting ninth, round out the batting order for the Frisco RuffRiders, shortstop Samuel Ortega. Ortega, today's shortstop for Frisco. And on the mound for the RuffRiders, Connor Leone. Leone, today's RuffRiders pitcher. And there's your starting lineups.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Gossett gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Henry Ibar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the RuffRiders, designated hitter, Henry Ibar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate, Brian Montañez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Our game time temperature smack dab on 100 degrees at first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 8, Juan Centeno.
Stepping in now, Juan Centeno, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time, as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Denson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Lonnie Hurt.
Into the box now, Lonnie Hurt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Connor Leone, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Chet Navarro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Chet Navarro.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alton Cortez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, Ronald Molina, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Is right there, 1 down. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Fabregas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Howe is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Center fielder, Jake Smolinski.
Standing in, Jake Smolinski, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. 1 inning in the books here. The RuffRiders lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Pete Howe.
Leading up for Frisco, center fielder, Pete Howe.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Howe is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Now at the plate, Javier Taveras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Samuel.
Ready now, Samuel Ortega comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Henry Ivar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Ivar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Richie Denson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Richie Denson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Hurt has a play. 1 down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And the guy controlling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Stepping into the box, Manny Cabrera. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Howe moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Marcus Reinecker.
Striding in, Marcus Reinecker. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. Hurt will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Montañez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Stays alive, still 0-2. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Centeno. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Good. 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Enrique Ramirez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Sammy Pittman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Sammy Pittman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the box, Chet Navarro. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, number 10.
Settling in now, Alton Cortez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Ronald Molina.
Now at the plate, Ronald Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Drew Robinson the next to dig in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding into the box, Lonnie Hurt. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Skied into straightaway right. Fabregas moves over. Oh, he botched it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Hurt takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
At the plate, Keith Houck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Navarro takes charge, and he's got it 2 down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Striding in once again, Javier Taveras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The RuffRiders lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Fabregas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for the...
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Number 5.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robinson has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Denson.
So digging in now, Richie Denson. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robinson moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manny Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Cabrera. Now here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hurt is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. We played 4 full. The RuffRiders are out in front, 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Samuel Ortega.
Frisco. Shortstop, Samuel.
Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Henry Ibar, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Henry Ibar becomes the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Juan Centeno.
Now in the box, Juan Centeno, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Marcus Reinecker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Marcus Reinecker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Sammy Pittman, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks, the unlikely.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Standing in now, Chet Navarro. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll get down out there. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't called for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Alton Cortez. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike. But the batter do the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
In now, Ronald Molina as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Right fielder, Wilson Fabregas.
Into the box now, Wilson Fabregas. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Stepping in now, Jake Smolinski. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first, the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Denson.
Into the box now, Richie Denson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 7-2. Drew Robinson the next to dig in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fabregas is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Lonnie Hurt. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Hauk.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pete Hauk. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The first baseman, number 34.
Digging in, Javier Taveras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-1. Popped him up. Navarro moving to his left, and that retires the side. Leonardo Bruno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30. Leonardo.
At the plate, Marcus Reinecker, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Reinecker.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, Sammy Pittman. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Houck is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chet Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Digging in and looking for more, Alton Cortez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-2. Back here on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Stepping in, Samuel Ortega, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Ortega on at first, nobody out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice, it's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Too high, ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Brian Montañez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Juan Centeno, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Enrique Ramirez. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Smolinski's after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now batting, Drew Robinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball called for strike two. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rockhounds lead it 7-4. Now to the plate, Ronald Molina.
From Midland, third baseman, Ronald Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 10, Wilson Fabregas.
Ready once again, Wilson Fabregas. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Hurt is there, 2 down.
Now batting, Center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Smolinski. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Richie Denson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Manny Cabrera, high and deep to right center. Hurt sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Into the box, Marcus Reinecker, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Sammy Pittman.
In now, Sammy Pittman, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Chet Navarro.
Digging in once again, Chet Navarro. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Alton Cortez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Houck is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockhounds are out in front, 10-4. Leading off the inning, Pete Houck, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers.
Digging in, Javier Taveras. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Eddie Cortez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 16, Eddie Cortez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Certainly no shortage of offense as you get a look at our line score there, and even 30 hits combined for these two teams, and we're not even through the 8th inning yet. Stepping up to the plate, Samuel Ortega. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 10-4. Stepping in, Ronald Molina. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
First baseman, Ronald Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Standing in now, Wilson Fabregas.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Center fielder, number 5.
So striding in, Jake Smolinski. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Richie Denson. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Robinson going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Manny Cabrera as he rips it on the ground to second. Montañez on the grass. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Marcus Reinecker. Skied down the left field line. Robinson is in pursuit. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. He's going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Standing in now, Sammy Pittman. He'll swing and hit a looper out to left field. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 13-4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Henry Ibar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to the right side, and he'll reach to knock this ball down, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Montañez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Juan Centeno. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Enrique Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with two guys. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Pittman waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this one.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Rockhounds scored a lucky 13 in this one. Daniel Gossett takes home the win. Connor Leone was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Oh boy. You know, the RuffRiders didn't see that one coming. Well, the Rockhounds take the first game of our 3-game set. The Frisco RuffRiders takes the loss as they tried to battle back but ends up failing to capitalize. Wow. A grand slam at the bottom of the 5th inning for the Rockhounds as they take it by 6 runs at the bottom. And then you see 3s in the bottom of the 7th and bottom of the 8th inning. Wow. So that was pretty good. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors first for the Frisco RuffRiders. 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 costly errors. Ooh, you don't see that every day. For the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 13 runs on 22 hits, 1 error. Well, we are back with Game 2 of this 3-game series. Don't forget the Rockhounds return home as they greet the San Antonio Missions for a 4-game set. And then we're back. Frisco will come down for a 3. Then after that, the Rockhounds will go on the road for a 6-game road series with Springfield and Tulsa. Well, this will just about do it. Today's final, the Midland Rockhounds 13, and the Frisco RuffRiders 4. We'll see you guys back later.